Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Chad GTM Podcast. It's Michael Beck reporting to you live here from the Caesars Palace Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Mertech 2026 show. Oh, my God. What an event we've been having. Now, right next to me, Chad Horn looks a little bit different.
That's right.
Chad.
Yeah, that's right. Charlie Pokekar, Editor-in-Chief, Hospitality Technology. Happy to be here.
Boom. And we got Mr. Runbin Dong from Scale Social. Yes. That right? Oh, my God.
That's right.
Two things right in a row. I got to go to the tables right now. I could win. I could absolutely win. So right now we're here. We've been at Mertech for the last 2 days watching. Well, first off, I'm going to do a little bit of update on the show. This year, vastly different for the feel of what I had last year and even the year before. This feels like a busy city. It feels like electric excitement. People are shaking hands. There's a lot of laughs. This is awesome. From the moment you walk in the door, you feel welcome. And every session has been packed with great content. Your AI, Soul? What's her first name? Soul, or the AI?
Soul.
I got it. Yes. See, me and names. Not good.
I couldn't even understand what you're trying to say, but yeah,
gotcha. No, she is amazing. But the content, the show, one of the reasons you go to these events is to learn something, to grow, and to network. And I promise you, Mertech has delivered at every single level. And the other reason I love Mertech is the Startup Alley. You guys give a shot to entrepreneurs like Runbin here, who has created a platform that he's going to teach us about. And he also happens to be, I need to insert a applause here. The number one, the winner of the Mertech Startup Alley Innovation Award of the Year, Mr. Runbin Dong. Insert clap track. It's going to be great. The crowd's reward. Congratulations.
Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Absolutely. So, Runbin, tell me a little bit. I'm a comic book nerd. If you go to my house, you look at the top floor, my entire floor
it's not
is
I've seen this.
Iron Man, Captain America, statues of all the superheroes, right? But in that, the common theme is origin story.
Yes.
Spider-Man got bit by a atomic spider. Captain America got super serum. What was your origin story? Where were you? What was that moment in time when you were fixing the clock above the toilet, you fell and you hit your head and invented the flux capacitor, right? How did this happen?
Yeah, so I grew up as a restaurant brat. My parents were restaurateurs, Chinese restaurants, buffets, dine-in, carry-out, delivery. They also did some Japanese concepts. So growing up, my parents were like, go study, be a good student, be an accountant, become a doctor, whatever.
They want anything for you but this.
Don't do food. It's hard. It is backbreaking work.
So you're a rebel.
I guess so. So I studied biomedical engineering. I was like trying to be an engineer. And went through the corporate America route. But eventually just something keeps drawing back. It's like, well, there's a reason why people are eating food.
Yeah.
It's because they love this sense of community. It's like, I deliver this to my customer. And I see that reaction in real time.
Yes.
Right? And so I actually ended up starting a dumpling business with my mom from scratch. Oh, I know. Handmade dumplings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Our most popular product was prawn with pork, with a whole prawn.
Is it Xiaolongbao, like soup dumplings, or
no? It's like handmade Chinese, like traditional dumplings. So you can make it into pot stickers.
Okay, love it. Hand-seared, steamed, all good. Okay, so now you're in this place, and you're thinking about restaurants, and you're in the restaurant business.
Yep.
How did this happen?
Yeah, so we operated a very different model, whereby we had a website. We sold frozen dumplings.
Okay.
And so we didn't have a brick and mortar. It was more like an e-commerce business. So our customers will place orders Monday through Friday. We'll have a cutoff at 9 p.m. And then every Saturday, we load up the truck and we deliver it door to door.
Wow.
For free.
Wow.
Yes. 200 miles.
Was it like a subscription service?
Essentially, yes.
I love that.
And we love the model. It's not very profitable, but we did it because, again, like we knew our customers by name. They knew us by name.
Right. And so out of that was born a piece of technology, though. What was the pain you were feeling? And it made you go, you know what, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out there. People don't know me enough. I'm probably not being in the social areas where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Take me through that journey.
So from 0 to 1 as an operator, right? Like you're just getting started. And eventually we grew to about 1,000 customers. Marketing was just always that problem. And so it's like after a day's worth of work, you lay in bed, you're like, oh crap, I have to think about how I send my emails, send my text messages, how I post on Instagram, all the things. And we were using Canva. We were designing everything ourselves. And so at some point, we're like, okay, should we hire someone?
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Absolutely.
And social media managers, we couldn't afford them. They're actually really expensive. And agents, like, we're too small for agencies. And then on top of that, influencers were really good, but they're like fireworks, right? And so, like, after that initial few days of like, oh, this is amazing,
they move on.
Yeah, everything went back to normal.
Right.
And so the problem we thought was, oh, is there like a more recurring, persistent way, a system that allows us to sort of market without losing the authentic nature of our business?
Okay.
That's the hardest part.
Okay. Charlie, really quick, because he just won this award. Thinking about that before he gets to the full story, what was it that HT and the community and the judges locked onto about what he's doing that felt so special?
I think it's a really good question, and I can only really speak for myself.
Sure.
But I watched the presentation, and I think, first of all, the dude's a rock star. I mean, like, he just tells the story really well.
Well, I could literally warm my hands on his energy.
Right. Like, it's just a really warm energy. But I think he was speaking to a problem that so many restaurateurs have dealt with. Is that they get into the business for the love of food and for the love of just like delivering this amazing experience.
Right.
But we're in this world now where like is that even half the battle? Is it 20% of the battle? I mean, such a big part of the battle is like dominating your social feeds and dominating your marketing.
Yeah.
And so that leads us to where he kind of is going with this, I think.
Okay. So now here you are. You're feeling the pain. You don't have the coverage you're looking for. You have irregular
and he knows,
influencers.
And by the way, he knows that there are people who absolutely love his product and will sing its praises.
Right. So how'd you bring that all together?
Yeah. So after we sold the business, the first thing we thought about is building an AI tool.
Okay.
Of course, everyone thought about it.
What
right?
year is this?
This is like 2024.
Okay.
So recent.
Wow, that's
about 2 years ago.
Rapid evolution. That's awesome. Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, because I'm a tech guy. I'm like, oh yeah, we can totally use AI. And let's do this AI CMO thing, right? I'll help you write your Instagram post. I'll help you make an AI generated image. And then we started talking to owners and every single one hated it. They're like, you know what? Like if I needed an AI tool, I don't need you guys, right? But by using an AI tool, by using AI to generate stuff, like it loses the heart of why we're doing this in the first place.
Sure.
And so we're like, crap, we don't have anything. Like, let's just close our company.
Yeah.
The inspiration came when I was thinking back to my customers, my dumpling customers, because we did this round trip, 200 miles every single weekend. We all were on texting basis.
Okay.
My customers, when they make the dumplings, some of them, Ian particularly, thank you, Ian, he would text me these videos of their dumpling making experience or their family photos and stuff. Like everyone's having a great time. And so
I hear Instagram.
Yeah. And so I reached out to Ian. I'm like, hey, Ian, this is great. Can I use your content? And he's like, yeah, sure. Use it. These were the best marketing collaterals.
That's called social proof, baby, right there. Yeah.
Exactly. They're real. They know, like it's visually compelling.
Yeah.
And so we're like, okay, if that thing works, can we build a system to scale that? So how Scale Social operates today is based on that principle.
Okay.
No fakeness. Everything's real. It's by your real customers. And we build a system to help you collect that. And then you own the rights to that content. That's a huge difference.
Okay.
When you work with the influencer owns the content.
Sure.
But in our case, we own it. And then we assign the rights back to the brand owners.
Okay. Give me a flavor of what I'm seeing coming out of this when it produces something. So you have a community of people that are giving great feedback.
Yep.
That feedback's being collected. Is it being scraped from Google reviews and things like that? Or is it feedback being given directly to you?
To us directly.
Okay.
So when we work with brands, we set up QR codes across their venue.
Oh.
And so imagine you walk into a restaurant, there's a QR code on the table. It's like, hey, share your experience, right?
Yeah.
Take a short form video and then we'll give you a free fries or a free drink.
Yeah.
And
so you're crowdsourcing
that's exactly
feedback.
Right.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
And so people would take videos of them having a great time with family, with friends, and we get that content directly. The reason this works is because everyone thinks about posting on social as a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Nobody's going to write content or do hashtags.
Sure.
And so we bypass all of that.
Okay. And so does your platform then develop the right hashtags? Say these are the ones you're going to land?
No. So
what's it doing? Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually source all of that video and we put it into a pool, into like an ocean such that there's a login, there's a marketing team. Typically, they log into it and then they can pull whatever content they want
Okay.
for their own
So
use.
there's a CMS component, content management
Yes,
system. Yeah.
that's right. And then on top of that, we make short form videos about 20 seconds long, and we deliver it back to the brands. It's like, these are your best assets.
Right.
And we use AI to filter and rank, because on marketing campaigns, we know what performs. We know how people are reacting to content in real time.
Yeah.
And so that allows us to curate what we think are the best content as well.
Now, but can you tell how much people like these videos, say by the 3-second hook that you were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, and how do yours perform?
Yeah, so industry average is about it's about 25%. That's the industry average. TikTok is a little bit better. It's about 33%. Ours average about 75%.
How do you like a little 3x?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Baby. That is absolutely wild.
Yeah,
and really the reason is because they're real. And it's not staged. It's not like an influencer that you pay money for. It's your real customers.
So authentic content from your customers, not from an AI gristmill just churning up some crap.
Exactly.
And throwing up their slop is, I guess, what they call it, right?
Yes.
So I want to fast forward a little bit. Yeah. Over the last few months and stuff, I'm sure you're scaling up. You're getting customers. It's going well. How did Startup Alley come onto your radar, and when did you think that was a viable thing for you to pursue?
We actually got the recommendation through one of our advisors. Her name's Tammy as well.
That's right. Yeah.
And so she's like, hey, you guys should check out this really cool event.
Tammy Billing, shout out.
Yes,
what up,
thank you, Tammy.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. She's like, you should check it out, because in the restaurant industry, there are very, very few, if not any, conferences that actually put startups at the heart of what they do.
Yep.
And so we decided to apply. We put in this application. We're like, oh, hopefully we get it. And we did. We were very fortunate. And again, like, shout out to the organizers, to everyone for giving us this opportunity. Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah. So you hit the floor. Do you feel like you have a chance? Like, the last couple of days when the judging's going on and stuff, how are you feeling inside? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like first day of school, you're like looking around, you're like, oh, these kids are bigger than me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's the one? You're measuring everybody else.
Oh my
up.
gosh.
Yeah. Right?
We had such a strong showing this year. Like, 15
really
companies. I could look at every single one of them. It's like, oh, I could totally use this.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And so it's a toss-up for us, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you got narrowed down to the 3, when did you start believing, like, maybe? Did you go to bed last night, like, dreaming, like, dude, am I about to do this?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, just hoping, right?
Yeah.
But when the top 3 were announced, we're like, okay, we're getting closer, but it's still a toss-up. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And then, so you get the news. How do you think that this will, sort of the platform, the award, like, how will it serve your business?
So literally what happened as we were pitching, my phone started ringing. And so here's why. We built this sort of contact us form on our website.
Right.
And we hooked it up to Slack, which is what we use for communications.
Okay.
And whenever there's a new inquiry, I get first line of notification. And so I get personally notified when every single contact comes in.
Wow.
And literally, because my phone's literally in my pocket.
Do you sleep?
Well, so on that story, when we just started, I still have this habit. My laptop is right beside my phone, because my operators will call me at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m.
Right.
And
Doctors
you've got
don't recommend this. I just want to put that out.
This is an unhealthy lifestyle, and this is by no means a flex. Anyways.
But like, because we were operators, we know that you have to be there at all times. Yeah. And that's what counts.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but again, like, where do you think you go from here? I mean, who knows, right? But it's just, you got a ton of leads, you got more visibility. Is that what you're seeing? What you will take away from this, do you think?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're looking for good partners. Yeah. And so, like, I'd rather, like, people talk about, oh, how many logos do you have? That is great. But at the end of the day, how many of them were we able to make successful?
Yeah.
Right? And so when we enter into a conversation, we think about that success metric as the first point of conversation. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be measured by that, right? Yeah. And we're here to support the ecosystem in the long term.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I can't say enough good things about you and getting this honor, and I'm sure Michael feels the same. So.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
No, it's our honor.
A couple more questions though. Who's it meant for? Is it purely for certain size restaurants? Is it for a certain scale? Like, who's it played well with?
Yeah, so we started with small business owners, one location.
Okay.
They were fantastic customers to work with. But the marketing budget fluctuation from month to month made it very, very difficult to have a long-term conversation. We still support them, right? And it's like, you know what? If it works, let's just keep it going. But the ideal spot for us is mid-market. So anywhere between 50 to 500 locations.
Okay.
And we're moving up market pretty quickly. So one of them is actually a Fortune 500.
Right? I know.
Yes.
So big things are coming.
Big things are happening.
I love me some big game hunting and elephants. And I love, I love David and Goliath. I love it that I had an idea or somebody had an idea and they grew that idea to as big as they could imagine. You know, that's absolutely beautiful.
We've been very lucky.
And so I know there's a lot of people here that want to congratulate you and spend some time with you. Now, definitely pick your brain because now that you've won, like, why? What's the secret sauce?
Yeah.
And it can't be what you dipped your dumpling in. It's got to be something else, right?
But it's also the dumpling.
The dumplings are good.
So what is the secret ingredient?
I think for us, we sort of put a foot down.
Yeah.
So being a technologist, I think there's sort of a natural bias to think that technology solves everything. And we kind of said, you know what, that's not necessarily true. Like the technology can drive efficiencies, but we said, okay, let's have core principles. One, that authenticity matters a whole lot more nowadays than anything else.
Yep.
And so like, that's not one thing we'll ever give up. If we can make the content real, we'll keep that at the core. Right?
People will care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like imagine seeing a fake AI influencer at the Maldives saying, hey, this is amazing. Even if it looked absolutely real, when you realize that it's actually an AI influencer, that trust breaks immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's fatigue at this point. Like enough.
Already.
Yeah.
Already.
Exactly.
It's been like, what, 6 months?
Yeah. We're right out of the gate.
I mean,
it's like,
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to just like fixate on that point for a second because I think you're absolutely right. Like authenticity. Listen, we're entering this AI age. We all know this. And it really is going to be the authenticity that wins. So products like this, I'm really impressed by it. I think it's spot on the money with what this industry needs where it's headed.
Yeah, I agree. So what's next for you? You're at this show?
Yes.
What events are you going to next? Not to give them plugs, but to understand what the path is.
It's going to the
people
Mertech
can find.
Executive Summit in October.
There we go. We go. And so where can people meet you next time? Put a warm hand in a warm hand. Is it Mertech Executive Summit?
We'll definitely want to be there. And then on top of that, we will be at quite a few industry events. One of them is HumanX in San Francisco. And then let me think. We'll be at the QSR Summit. That's in June.
Yep.
Phenomenal partners.
This is the
that
part
we
we're
met
editing
there.
out, right? This is you said you read it. Okay, we'll just blank out then. No,
It sucks. No.
I love that.
Well, that's good, man. And seriously, people should know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure that they can find that on Scale Social.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what is your website? I don't want to assume it's .com. Is it .ai? What's your website?
Yeah. So you can reach us at scalesocial.ai
Okay.
or getsocialscale.com.
.com. Fantastic.
Yes.
And one last thing for every entrepreneur in this room, every entrepreneur that's listening, what's the one piece of advice you give them and that you learned is a hard lesson of this journey?
Do the hard thing. And so this came as a learning.
Yeah.
I think it's easy for people to think that there's a quick path or there's a silver bullet to many things. But at the end of the day, like when we work with operators, they really look at partners as, can I count on you? Like if shit hits the,
No, it's okay.
shit hits the fan, can I call you at a moment's notice and know that it's going to be fixed? Like that backing goes way further than anything else. Like you can have the best technology, but if you don't have those core principles in place, you're not really going to get anywhere.
Yeah, if the people backing it aren't going to back it up, or you don't feel that they're going to take care of you, you're already at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
absolutely, dude. Runbin, it's been fantastic.
Thank
you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much for having on here too. Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a fantastic show. Everybody, if you want to learn more about Scale Social, you know where to find it. ScaleSocial.ai. I got that right?
Yes.
This is Mr. Runbin Dong.
ScaleSocial.com.
No. Cancel.com. .ai all day. It's an AI solution. Are you active on LinkedIn?
I am.
Can we be buddies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, I made a new friend. So this is Michael Beck, Runbin Dong, Charlie Gaster signing off here from the Mertech Show. This is the last broadcast of this season for this show, but we'll catch you next time. And as always, random acts of kindness, sprinkle that stuff everywhere. Just like hospitality, you don't know whose day you're going to change. Take care and bless everybody. Have a great day.